You are watching a special presentation from Tinkle Group Gaming. Hello guys, and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series. This is race number 4 here today from Circuit of the Americas, our first road course race of the season here. And today we present to you the EchoPark Texas Grand Prix. I'm Brian here in the booth with you. Starting from the pole today will be that number 23 of Mitchell Hodak, of course sporting a new paint scheme this week. His first pole, I believe, of the season driving for 2311, and he'll be the lone wolf today. If you saw knockout qualifying, technically the 45 advanced. However, due to the past champions provisional, Zach Fitzwater gets in, and he will start in 40th today. So that bumped his teammate Christian Bracken from the field for the first time this season outside of Daytona, I believe. And then to his outside, making his Jello Cup Series debut, is Parker Jones Jr. as he will look to put an abysmal 3 weeks behind him and try to make up some ground on this top 33. And he's going to have a lot of work to do when we take the green. Of course, again, first road course race of the season. We saw yesterday's truck race here on this course. A lot of fun racing. We stayed caution free. Will we see the same? Will we see chaos like Atlanta, or will we find a middle ground? We'll find out in just a few moments. Let's roll the intro. When we come back, the green flag from COTA in just a moment.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Here we go. We're getting ready to go racing here at COTA. Mitchell Hodak is going to lead us to green in a moment. And keep in mind, that 23 did pretty well on the road courses last season. So you got to kind of have him as a favorite entering today. But also those Hondas looked good. I mean, the Honda last year, the 28 won at Road America with Alexander Rowe. So you can't rule out that 98 or even that 28 back there, as the pace car will peel off. And we'll make our way down the front straightaway here. Mitchell Hodak, Parker Jones Jr. They'll lead us to the restart zone. And we are racing at COTA. Much like yesterday's truck race, these guys going to run wide. And we're going to see, can they make it through the first corner? They do, but a lot of 3 wide. And look at Fitzwater. He's already made up a ton of positions on the initial start. And again, that's what you got to do here on the first start. You see the 28 there, Mohammed Zain Abdullah. He's challenging for second. Meanwhile, Mitchell Hodak has taken the lead. Mark DeSoto will keep second in that number 15. Again, on the longer runs, it appears it gets harder to pass. So that's why these guys are trying to get every position they can right now. I think we just saw the caution out. Yes, we did. Might had something to do with the 47 and the 12. That's Kevin Howard and Jana Fogelman. Excuse me. Here we go, we'll be racing back to the line. And we'll get to re-rack them and do it all over again. Mitchell Hodak, he will lead the opening lap here at COTA as we race our way back to the caution. Let's go see what happened. It would appear the 47 and the 12 have kind of gotten together here in the S's. And Kevin Howard just sends Jana Fogelman into that wall there. Just an unfortunate break for the both of them. And something happened to the 47 as well. He might have gotten dumped about a corner later. And oh, he got into the 78 and just lost control of his car. So that's what brings Kevin Howard to the back of the field. Now a little bit further up, once the caution was waving, we were racing back to the line. I got to fast forward and try to find it. But Faith Cole and Dylan Young had a little bit of an incident of their own. Actually, so did the 41, so we didn't see this when we were backtracking. But Nick Voiles gets jacked up by the 48, Austin Shaw. Now we got to try to find Faith Cole somewhere in this mess. So you see she's racing right here. Zach Fitzwater, Dylan Young, door-to-door racing. And then what happens here? Oh, they just get together here in the turn. And Faith Cole goes spinning, and she's not going to avoid that sand trap. Dylan Young will just... Oh, he slides himself into the sand trap. So both of them really messed up their own races. And then they're backing themselves further into it. So this just makes no sense. But Dylan Young, Faith Cole, they're going to have to get a tow truck to probably get them out. We'll take you back to the green in just a moment. Here we go. We're getting ready to go back green here. The 20 of Daniel Gittero. He is done for the day. Not exactly sure what happened there. Faith Cole did need a tow, unfortunately. Thankfully, it was near turn 20, and she didn't lose a lap waiting for that tow. Zach Fitzwater moved up quite a bit there. Pace car is off, so is Muhammad Zain Abdullah. It'll be Mitchell Hodak, Nikolai Sykes, Dick Clark, Parker Jones Jr., Michael Hoax. That is your top 5. So we're back underway. How's about Daniel Voiles? He's looking to create some chaos here. Again, you know these opening laps are so important if you want to gain positions. And just like that, Daniel Voiles to the race lead from 6th. Voiles is your Richmond winner, looking to get his second win of the season. Michael Hoax also looking for his first. But again, these guys chose a different strategy, so they're going to have to pit sooner or later. This is a long track to gamble on. And look at these guys. And some guys getting rammed croply into the back of the 11. A lot of cars with no back ends right now. Mohammed Zain Abdullah was the only one that decided to pit, it looked like. No pitting yet, but Voiles will get to lead a lap. Of course, after today we'll go to Martinsville. That'll be a Wednesday afternoon, early evening race. So our first midweek of the season. Then we'll go to race number 6 at Phoenix, and that's when this season's top 33 will take effect. So whoever's in will be locked in. Whoever's out will have to race their way in on time. And that's important to note because Michael Collins right now, he's on the outside of the top 33. He does have a past champions provisional. We know Fitzwater's already used one as the most recent champ, but Michael Collins will have it available to him for 7 races if he happens to fall and stay outside of that top 33. And then, of course, Phoenix kicks off the West Coast swing. We will then go to Auto Club in Long Beach. Of course, Long Beach will be our first street course in the history of the Jello Cup Series. I believe last year, though, Surfer's Paradise counted as a street course. Of course, Zach Fitzwater, I'm sure, is listening or watching the premiere, and he can correct me on it if I'm wrong. But it sounds accurate. Tell these guys getting a little bit strung out now. Man, Voiles with the power move, though, on the restart, cutting low and claiming 5 positions in turn 1. I don't know why these guys have been running so high up. I mean, I won't lie to you, I just don't know why they've been doing that. But Voiles, man, he's like, forget this, I'm not staying in line. And now we'll see pit stops. '78 Jackie Smith is going to stay out. I imagine she won't be the only one. Excuse me. Yep, and Mitchell Collins also stayed out. So did the 26 Chad Bedford, the 65 Dave James, the 1 Nathan Orman, the 38 of Faith Cole. 54, Cam Arkman. 8, Scott Upton. Yesterday's winner in the Truck Series. That was about J.J. Bell, Dylan Ibrahimi, and Nick Voiles. And then, of course, you got Mohammed Zain Abdullah, who pitted on the restart. And Voiles will come out behind the 5. He won't get that clean air, but he's going to have to try to make something happen with it. Jackie Smith is the leader for now, and again, she's got to be thinking big picture as well. Top 33 locks in after Martinsville. If she feels like she's got a chance here to get some points, she should do it. You know, but she's definitely thinking big picture. I don't know about Mitchell Collins. I think he might be good. I mean, Chad Bedford, though, nowhere near good. He needs the points right now. And he's going to fight hard to get them. Got Dave James back here, the TSC car. He's trying to hold off that one of Nathan Ormond. Thought I went too far for a sec. '78 will pit. Soul the 22, the 26. How's about the 65 as well? Faith Cole gonna pit. Nathan Ormond's gonna stay out. And I told you guys from the beginning of the season, I think Nathan Ormond's a guy we're gonna have to keep an eye on this year. He can be surprisingly good. And I stand by that statement. I think he's going to be a surprisingly good rookie this year. He's shown speed, maybe not gotten the results he feels he deserves, but he's definitely got the speed. Man, Voiles is all over the back end of that 5 of Dick Clark. And he's going to look inside. He might have pushed him as well. And this roughhousing is exactly what Michael Hoeks wants to see in that 19. He wants to see these guys battling aggressive, maybe even force them to make a mistake. But you see, finally, Voiles will complete the pass. Up front, it's Nathan Ormond, though. Then you got Scott Upton, Mohammed Zain Abdullah. And again, Mohammed Zain Abdullah, he's thinking points. As is Scott Upton, and we'll try to go on board with him after the cyclist stops. But man, talk about dominance this season. Not even in this series, in the Truck Series right now. Scott Upton is just running. Oh, he is running through everybody right now in the Truck Series, driving that Tricon Garage entry. Unbelievable effort to start the season. And he's won 3 out of the 4 races. He's the point leader. And now he's going to be tough to stop. And we'll see, of course, if he can translate that to the Cup side here today. Man, have yourself a start of the year. Here we go. I think Ormond's going to pit this time. And we know Mohammed Zain Abdullah was going to stay out. We knew that. And Abdullah is going to lead the race here. Voiles now to second. He's 4 seconds back. And he's 3 seconds faster right now than Mohammed Zain Abdullah. So I imagine he will chase him down relatively quick here. Michael Hopes, he's trying to make work of Dick Clark here. He knows this is his chance. If he wants to keep up with the 4, he needs to make it happen now. Because the 4 is in clean air with no lap. He's in clean air with fresh tires. That is a bad combo. And if I'm Mohammed Zain Abdullah, I might just come in and pit here. I mean, I'm starting to see that 4 in the picture. If I'm, like I said, if I'm Mohammed Zain Abdullah, I'm pitting. I'm sorry, I'm bailing on this. You know, he is just so much faster than me right now. Michael Hoax has gotten around. See if he can gain back any of that time he lost to the 4. And Mohammed Zain Abdullah is going to do exactly what I just suggested. I mean, he didn't have a choice there. He was going to get run down by Daniel Voiles by the time they got to turn 1, and maybe even those S's, if not that. And so Voiles leads once again. Then you got Michael Hoax in second right now. You got Nikolai Sykes running in the 3rd spot. His teammate Ali Liara runs 4th. Alexander Underwood, your Atlanta winner, he is running in 5th. You got Pretty Shaw running in 6th. Good run for that 42 team after a rough outing at Atlanta. You got Mitchell Hodak in 7th. Pole sitter. Jackie Smith runs 8th. Michael Collins is up to 9th right now. Good run going for that 11. He needs it. He's outside the top 33 right now. Chad Bedford, he runs in 10th. Then you got Mark DeSoto, he runs 11th right now. In 12th, you got Roberto Crown Jr. 13th is Trevor Collins. 14th, you got Carlos Sanchez, who's making his Jello Cup Series debut here today. And a solid run at that. And now in 14th, for the time being, it could be Mitchell Collins. That's a battle ongoing. Colin Cropley runs 16th with no hood on the car. Remarkable run for him. Aaron Jeter, he runs in the 17th spot. 18th is Dave James. 19th is Charles Sanford in the 99. In 20th, you got Parker Jones Jr., who started up front earlier and just, unfortunately, has gone backward ever since. Meanwhile, Fitzwater's almost to the top 20 right now. Solid run going for him. Four is in. 19 stays out. Michael Hoax, he's got to try something. You can't fault him there. He had to try something to catch that 4. But I just don't think this was the way to catch the 4. I feel like if you were going to try to catch Voiles, you should have pitted the lap before with Muhammad Zain Abdullah. Jackie Smith is flying right now. And at 78. I mean, Michael Hoax, I hope he has something here. Man. I imagine the 19 will come in this time. Of course, if you're just tuning in, you're watching the premiere. Welcome. Jello Cup Series at COTA, first road course or street course of the season. It's been dominated by Daniel Voiles, but Michael Hoax stays out, leads a little bit. And now you're seeing what might be the final cycle of green flag stops. Here we go, the 1, the 38, the 28, they're going to stay out. And they might be in the best situation to make it to the end, so you might want to watch Nathan Orman now. We'll go back to the 8, because he has a helmet cam. We'll get to ride on board with him on the out of turn 4 to go. And he gets a front row seat to this battle between Faith Cole and Muhammad Zain Abdullah, and he sees Muhammad Zain Abdullah just muscled by. Up to third gear, he goes up the hill. Back down to second, back down to first. To fourth, you see he's going to reach a top speed of over 170. Got to go hard on the brakes to prevent running over that 38. It'll be the first time someone did today, but he doesn't want to be the second guy. Gotta imagine Faith Cole's frustration. But despite the tow, I mean, this strategy's working for her. Same as the trucks yesterday. They're in first gear driving through there. Here we go. Now it'll be judgment time. Do they pit? No, Scott Upton's going to stay out as we go through turn 20. Back to the stripe. We'll have 3 laps of racing to go. And that's essentially a lap around Coda here. We'll let us show you here at turn 1. We got to go up front though after this because we got ourselves a battle for the race lead. Did Michael Hoeks beat the 4 off the pit lane? Oh, the 4 is out of the race. An issue for Daniel Voiles. Oh, Daniel Voiles got involved in something. Oh no. That is a rough end. He was the fastest car here. Now, this race could fall into Michael Hoeks' hands. Oh man, Mohammed Zain Abdullah's putting the pressure on. Right now, if you're Mohammed Zain Abdullah, you gotta try to make this fuel last. Otherwise, this race is gonna go right in Michael Hoeks' favor. And he was getting close to the 1. He looked like he wanted to give Nathan Ormond a very good bump and run. And I think he's thinking better of it. Again, he got 3 laps remaining. You don't know if that 1's going to get right back to you and do the same exact thing, if not worse. And that's things you got to think about. You want to hit him at a point where he can't get back to you. But you also don't want to screw up and make a mistake because you got Scott Upton back there. Michael Hoeks is inching away at these guys. If he can get by the 5, he's going to have a shot at it. And especially if he can get by the 8. The 1 is pitting. Mohammed Zain Abdullah is going to stay out. And we'll take 2 to go this time at the line. Dick Clark somehow stays in front of Mohammed Zain, or in front of the 19 of Michael Hoeks. And this has got to be aggravating if you're Michael Hoeks. Again, you got a better car than him. If you can get around him, he's not getting back to you. Totally different situation to the 28 and the 1 there. I mean, at this point, if you're Michael Hoeks, you kind of got to put the bumper to him. You got to get going here. Because he's the only thing standing between you and that 28. And you know damn well you can reel in that 28. No, he's trying in the S's. It's not going to work. Dick Clark is just not giving up. And I mean, hey, why should he? You know, they're battling for a position in the point. They're battling for points here. It's not like the 5 is a lap down. Meanwhile, all this jostling has drawn the 7 right into this battle. Nikolai Sykes, and he's on the same strategy as Michael Hoeks, I believe. And he just ran the fastest time, I think, in this entire race. No, he didn't. But he ran a good 3 seconds faster, or a good 2 seconds faster than the 19 that last time by. And that's why I said, you know, if you're Michael Hoeks, you got to use that bumper. I get you're a rookie. You're going against a veteran. But you're the faster car right now. This is a chance at a win. This is a chance at the playoffs. And the 28's going to pit. As will the 5. So Michael Hoeks to the lead, but he is going to have pressure going into this final lap. He's going to take the white flag. 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. Michael Hoeks, he's going to try to hang on, but he's going to have that 7 of Nikolai Sykes all over the back of him going into the final stages of this race. And maybe that's why Michael Hoeks stayed patient. He knew those guys couldn't make it. But still, I mean, the fact that he allowed them to let the 7 back into this race. I mean, I just don't agree with that, because all that jostling there, I mean, all that battling with Dick Clark allowed the 7 right back into this race. I mean, now he's pulling away from the 7, but you just never knew what would happen. 7's going to drive it in deep. He's going to hope for a Hail Mary. Man, Nikolai Sykes is right there. He's a good road racer, too. I mean, he's giving it his all. I mean, he's probably going to try to dive it in here and hope for the best. We've seen drivers ram the crap out of everyone in this turn. The Nikolai Sykes racing respectively. And I think he's thinking big picture here. Long season. And he's trying, though. He's not going down without a fight. Here we go. We're making our way to 18, 19, 20. And now to 20. Man, give it to Nikolai Sykes. He gave it all he could. Michael Hoeks through 20. He's going to become a first-time Jello Cup Series winner. He's going to win the EchoPark Texas Grand Prix here at COTA. Congratulations to Michael Hoeks. He becomes our 4th different winner this season. Man, I thought the 7 was going to have him there. And, you know, if nothing had happened to that 4, I mean, he was going to have a tall task ahead of him trying to chase down Daniel Voiles. But, man, he gets lucky with Voiles going out. And nonetheless, a win's a win. Congratulations to him. He worked hard for it. Now Michael Hoeks will get to celebrate with his team and hope, you know, or he'll get to really celebrate with them rather. And like I said, I mean, 4 different winners though. I mean, he's going to need more playoff points. But nonetheless, a good start to the season for that Joe Gibbs Racing team. They've already got 2 wins this year too. Cameron Arkman in the 500. And now Michael Hoeks here at COTA. But we want to thank you for watching. Show your results and your standings, and we'll be back for race number 5 at Martinsville. Till then, goodbye everyone.